Charles Woodson, or as in Raider Nation, known as Captain C. Wood. Charles Woodson, a formidable presence in the realm of American football, graced the gridiron as a defensive stalwart in the National Football League. For an impressive 18 seasons, he adored not one, but two iconic franchise jerseys, the Oakland Raiders and the Green Bay Packers, leaving an indelible mark on the sport. Initially making his mark as a cornerback, Woodson's versatility and skill set saw him seamlessly transition to safety in the latter stages of his illustrious career. Before his professional journey, Woodson's gridiron prowess shone brightly during his college football days at the University of Michigan, where he clinched the coveted Heisman Trophy as a junior, an accolade unmatched by any other defensive player to this date, meaning Charles Woodson is the only defensive player in the history of college football to win the Heisman Trophy award. Throughout his tenure in the NFL, Woodson's impact reverberated across the league, earning him accolades such as Pro Bowl selections, All-Pro honors, and individual awards like the NFL Defensive Player of the Year, also Rookie of the Year. His leadership both on and off the field solidified his legacy as a gridiron great and role model for inspiring athletes. In addition to his remarkable achievements, Woodson's amazing endeavors and commitment to excellence and commitment to community service further endeared him to fans worldwide. His legacy transcends statistic and accolades, leaving an enduring impact that extends far beyond the confines of the football field. Go check out Woodson Whiskey. If you like a smooth whiskey with no bitter taste, go check out Woodson Whiskey. It's smooth and hard-hitting, just like C. Wood. Woodson stands as a testament to the transformation power of talent, dedication, and resilience. His journey from college triumphs to professional excellence, serving as an inspiration to future generations of athletes embodying the essence of gridiron greatness. Facts, 1000%. C. Wood was absolutely the man and is still one of my top 10 all-time favorite greats. And maybe, I'm going to say top 5. I think I had about 15 of his jerseys. I even bought a Green Bay Packer jersey of C. Wood. I never wore it. I just wanted to have it. Don't tell nobody. Anyways, let's break down the illustrious career of our own Charles Woodson. Who is Charles Woodson? Where is he from? And what did he do? If you're not a Las Vegas Raider fan or a Green Bay Packer fan or a diehard NFL fan, you might not know too much about Charles Woodson. But after this video, you will know everything about the legend, C. Wood. Charles Woodson, born October 7th, 1976, in Fremont, Ohio, at 6'1", 210 pounds, out of Ross High School in Michigan, or in Ohio, same thing. Drafted 4th overall by the Oakland Raiders in the 1998 NFL Draft. Ohio, Mr. Football, 1994. Big Ten Freshman of the Year, 1995. First Team All-American, 1996. Unanimous All-American, 1997. These are going to be a lot of awards in 1997 because I think in 1997, Charles Woodson won every award there was to win in college football, if I'm not mistaken. Let's break it down. Unanimous All-American 1997, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year 1997, Big Ten Player of the Year 1997, SN Player of the Year 97, Jack Tatum Trophy 97, the prestigious Jim Thorpe Award in 1997, Bronco Nurewski Trophy 1997. Sorry I butchered your name, I know. Walter Camp Award 1997, the prestigious and coveted Heisman Trophy, and like I said, the only defensive player in the history of college football to win the prestigious Heisman Trophy Award in 1997 and ever. He is also a member of the Green Bay Packer Hall of Fame and the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders Hall of Fame. In 2015, he won the coveted prestigious Art Rooney Award, the PFW All-Rookie Team 1998, NFL's 2000 All-Decade Team. He is a two-time interception leader, 2009 and 2011. He is a 9-time Pro Bowler. 9 Pro Bowlers. 4-time second team All-Pro, 2000, 2008, 2010, and 2015. He is a 4-time All-Pro, 2009, or 2001, 1999, 2009, and also 2011. Won the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, like I said, in 1998. The NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 2009. And also holds a Super Bowl ring with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 45. To add to that list of accomplishments, he is also one of 2 players in the history of the NFL with our own, the legendary Marcus Allen, to win the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, which Marcus Allen would have won the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. He also would have won the NFL Offensive Player of the Year, and also holds a Super Bowl ring. So, we have 2 players, both drafted Raiders, didn't both stay Raiders, unfortunately, but one came back to the Raiders. I don't know why the Raiders insist on letting great players go. We draft great players, we let them go before they develop. Cleve Farrell, I mean, man, the list goes on and on. The dude did all right in San Francisco. Sorry, I'll ramble on and on. Back to C. Wood. Charles Woodson was a beast on the gridiron. Unfortunately, I believe... Unfortunately, in 2005, the man broke his leg and missed 10 games of the season. Most games I think he's ever missed in his career, total. And the man played 18 seasons. He missed 10 games that year, and Mr. Al Davis decided he was going to franchise tag him and let him go talk to other teams. Man, I love you, Al Davis, but some of the decisions you make, my brother, the Marcus Allen decision, let him go to Kansas City, I still lose sleep over that to this day. I'm not going to lie. I played running back in high school, and if it didn't tear my knee, I probably would have made college. But for a white boy running a 4.6 40 in high school, it's not too bad. And my favorite players were Marcus Allen and, of course, Walter Payton. I wasn't a Bears fan, but I just love Walter Payton. That dude was just a machine. And, of course, later on, Bo Jackson. But Marcus Allen, I watched every video that dude ever made. To see him leave the Raiders just broke my heart. And I learned as a kid, do not get attached to players. Anyways, just a little story from Raiders Rebel Unleashed. Back to the great legendary C. Wood. Al Davis decided, franchise tag him, let him go talk to other teams. Nobody wanted C. Wood. Can you believe nobody? In an interview, Charles Woodson said it left a bitter taste in his mouth. He thought, I'll go check it out. I'll go get other teams and let the Raiders know, look, you have to bring me back. Franchise tag me, whatever's not good. You're going to have to pay me my money. It didn't work out for Charles Woodson. Nobody came knocking at the door. Nobody called. His agent called other teams, supposedly, according to Charles Woodson, and nobody was interested. The phone never rang. Accordingly, there was a rumor out saying he was a bad teammate, which is totally false information, according to Charles Woodson. And any player you talk to in the locker room, when Charles Woodson was a member of the Raiders or the Green Bay Packers. So, nobody wanted Charles Woodson. Nobody came calling. Green Bay Packers made an offer to his agent, and he was like, no, I'm staying with Vegas. Or his agent made an offer. He was like, no, I'm staying in Oakland. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Raiders. Moral of the story, nobody else came calling. Charles Woodson didn't get the contract he wanted with the Raiders and didn't want to be franchise tagged. They let him walk. He decided to go see what offer Green Bay Packers were offering him. That was the only offer he got, and it was an offer I guess he couldn't refuse. So he decided to go to the Green Bay Packers, which turned out great for Charles Woodson because he won Super Bowl 45 when they brought in Reggie White on the defensive line. Reminds you of anybody that just brought in a big-name defensive player on the line that already has a pretty solid defense? Christian Wilkins. Charles Woodson goes to the Packers after 8 years with the Oakland Raiders, plays 7 lustrous years for the Packers, making the Pro Bowl, like I said, 9 times in his career, and I believe 4 of those were with the Packers. Wins the Super Bowl, and somehow at the end of his career, gets a chance to come back to our Raiders. Charles Woodson returns to our Raiders for the last 3 years of his career, where he has 10 interceptions, 3 fumbles, 4 touchdowns, and one of those fumbles should have led us to the AFC Championship, where we should have been Super Bowl champions with the team we had that year. But the made-up tuck rule made Tom Brady. Charles Woodson's fumble was called back. The touchdown was called back. History has it, Tom Brady goes on to win the Super Bowl in his 2nd year and never looks back. And the rest is history. You're welcome. You should be buying C. Wood, like, I don't know, or the refs. You should be buying somebody something. You shouldn't be buying a part of the Raiders, man. God. Another subject for another day. Charles Woodson, the only player in NFL history, not just Raider history, NFL history, most consecutive seasons with the interception returned for a touchdown at 6. 6 interceptions for a touchdown in 6 years in a row. It's just remarkable. It's unbelievable, unheard of, and I don't believe it's matched to this day. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Charles Woodson, 1,120 tackles in his illustrious career, 65 interceptions, 966 interception yards, 155 pass deflections, 33 forced fumbles, one that should have took us to the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl. Shaking my head. 33 forced fumbles, 18 fumble recoveries, 20 sacks. He is also, and 13 defensive touchdowns. Just absolutely absolutely ridiculous, and why he, in my opinion, is one of the greatest backs, if not the greatest defensive back in the history of the NFL. Maybe Deion Sanders might have something to say about that. But I'm not biased. Charles Woodson returned to our Raiders for the last 3 years, where he decided to play safety because he couldn't keep up with the big dogs, where he became one of the best safeties in the history of the NFL in 3 years. Charles Woodson will go down as one of the greatest players in the history of the NFL to have played with 2 illustrious franchises and be in the Hall of Fame for both of those franchises, played 18 years in the NFL, and is one shy of the record, which I believe is 19 years, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Charles Woodson. I don't know how you did it, especially after breaking your leg in a season and missing 10 games. Just remarkable, remarkable. Who is going to be the next Raiders legend? There's a whole bunch of people in this draft, including myself, thinking there's a lot of cornerbacks that might could fit that bill, that we need to go get number 1. Quinyon Mitchell is mine. Terrion Arnold is a lot of others. Let me know in the comments below. Which one of these corners do you think the Raiders are going to go get at 13? Because I believe they're going to go corner. I think we're good at offensive tackle with Mumford. We're not taking a linebacker. We're not taking a running back. We're not taking a receiver. I think the price is too high for a quarterback. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do we go quarterback? Do we go corner? Do we take Wiggins? A lot of people like that Nate Wiggins kid. The boy's fast. I think he's a little undersized. But I'm telling you, Quinyon Mitchell fits the bill as the next Charles Woodson. Check out the next video coming out. Well, I don't know why I pointed there because it's not even ready yet. But there will be a video dropped compared Charles Woodson to my man, Quinyon Mitchell. Make sure you tickle that noti, sack that thumbs up. Give me a Mad Max kick on that subscribe bell if you vibe with this content to stay in the loop. Everything Raiders. And make sure you tickle that noti so you're notified when the next video comes out. Much love for everybody who supports this channel. I'm over 100 subscribers. Keep the channel growing. Share it with your friends. And my analytics also say that most of my views, 94%, are new viewers. If that's the case, y'all ain't hitting that thumbs up or sacking that subscribe button. And I don't feel nobody tickling my noti. So make sure you sack that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and show your Raiders support. Tickle the noti. It's the notification button. Lets me know you vibe with this content and you want to be notified when new content is dropped. With that being said, much love. Raiders. We out. Peace. Raiders. Just win, baby.